The Trump feud with the NFL, that can be traced back even further, 30 years to the 1980s. That's when he first challenged America's preeminent sports league as owner of the New Jersey Generals, now pushing fellow owners to play a fall schedule, shifting from the spring to compete directly with the NFL. That was trying to lure linebacker Lawrence Taylor away from the New York Giants, leading fellow USFL owners in an antitrust lawsuit against the NFL. And a jury eventually sided with the USFL, but only awarded it a single dollar in damages. Joining me now, author Jeff Pearlman, whose upcoming book, The Useless, chronicles Trump's involvement with the ill-fated USFL and his grudge with the NFL. The title is a mouthful, but I know it's a very fascinating book as we look back on the history here with the president and his interest in pro sports, especially with football. And you interviewed about 420 people for this book concerning the USFL and Donald Trump, you know, the owner from New Jersey Generals in 1984 and 85. How was he viewed by his fellow owners in that brief time period?
Terribly, horribly. I mean, the USFL came along in 1983, and the idea was a really good one. It was going to be a spring football league. They were going to keep costs down. It was going to be regional rosters. And Trump bought the Generals in 1984. And when he bought the team, right before he was approved, all he said was how great spring football is, and he's so excited to be a part of the USFL. As soon as he was approved and he became an owner, his whole plan changed, and it was about moving to the fall. We need to challenge the NFL. We're going to take down the NFL. And the whole goal for him, which I've talked about with many people, is he wanted an NFL franchise. He didn't care what happened to the USFL. He wanted a team in the NFL, and he thought either the USFL was going to crumble and the NFL would absorb his Generals and put him in New York, or they would sue the NFL, and the NFL would eventually absorb a bunch of teams. And of course, neither thing happened, and the USFL died, and Donald Trump's football team died.
When we think about why the president is taking on the moment of the NFL and knowing that the owners have recently had to take a stand. Before, with Colin Kaepernick, so many were silent or really not trying to make their opinions known, right? And the president saying at that Friday Alabama rally, you know, fire these SOBs, drag them off the field. Jerry Jones even went down on a knee to show solidarity with his players, and this is leading up to preseason where he was very adamant against it. But so many have been forced into this kind of unity moment because of the punctuation on free speech, not so much about what Colin Kaepernick did, but to show support for the fact that he has a right to demonstrate an opinion. Do you think that all of this is a lot of retaliation by the president for a boys' club that wasn't ready to accept him?
Yeah, 100%. Early 1980s, Donald Trump tries to buy the Baltimore Colts. Doesn't work out. 1984-85, tries again in the NFL with the New Jersey Generals. Not only does it not work out, Pete Rozelle, who's the commissioner of the NFL, has a meeting with Trump in the Pierre Hotel, in a suite of the Pierre Hotel in 1984, that November, and tells Trump, as long as I'm involved with the league, you will never, ever have anything to do with it. 1988, Donald Trump is offered a chance to buy the New England Patriots by the Sullivan family. He turns down the opportunity because he doesn't want to take over their debts. The Patriots are now the second most valuable team in the NFL. 2014, Buffalo Bills. Donald Trump puts in a lowball bid. He doesn't get it. The owner of the Buffalo Sabres ends up getting the team. Donald Trump live tweets during the new owner's press conference saying how he wanted nothing to do with the NFL and blah, blah, blah. This is a bunch of losers. His whole existence with the NFL is one of rejection, 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 rejection. And this guy, if we know anything, he carries grudges for a long time.
Certainly does. Long memory, President Trump. Jeff Pearlman, great to talk to you, and congratulations on the new book. It's going to be a great read for so many. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.